Hello and welcome back to Airbrush Ways. So the next thing, I think I'm going to put in the little bit of shade on this aluminium, the same on this little clip, which I think is the thing holding the wire in, and then we'll move up to this. I want to make sure that I don't run over that pipe, which I think is the continuation of this one. So I need to get the right mask for that piece, which is about there. And then we'll put that on. And I'll just shade in now this little piece here. And then the same at the bottom, because I don't want to go on to the edge of the exhaust. I'll put that in there for now. And I'll start in the middle, because there seems to be a little white line on each edge. In fact, what I can do is put that on, and then the same up here. I'm just going to take the sting out of that. And it comes all the way up to that bracket. So like that, and the bracket itself. And then, after that bracket, I want to just take this edge, place it right on the edge, because there is a tiny bit of shade just above the bracket, ever so slightly, heading towards the rim of the tyre. I'm going to take that off. Take that off. That's now give us that part of the swing arm and the bracket, the pipe, shade on either side. And what I'm going to do now, because I need to soften that up ever so slightly, is I'm just going to run this along the edge of that. It's actually darker there, so I'm not worried about getting too dark. Now, that looks a little bit better. I'm going to just run that pipe. put a piece of mask onto this frame. I think that needs to be a little bit lighter. So I'm going to take this mask off, let that dry, and then just get the eraser on that tube. And while I'm doing that, I think I'll put that on there. And just run a line. Now, that'll give us that bit. I'm actually going to put that piece back on there. That needs to be a bit softer. So what I'm going to do is just put the eraser on the white bit. And go across. And now I'm going to add darken that a bit. Kind of lose it in there a bit. That's the heel guard. This with the little holes in it. But it's definitely darker than the part of the swing arm. So first thing to do is put that on there and cut out the heel guard. So we'll put those black dots in. Alright, well that's not gone too bad. Next job is just a little bit of shade that's in there, so this bottom edge. So I've just changed over to the light mixture of the Indian ink, and I've put 2 drops of the dark mixture on the palette and I'm going to use the paintbrush just to put a little bit of detail in before I go over it with the light mixture in the airbrush. If you remember me saying this before, the idea of putting the paintbrush on and then spraying over with the airbrush, it kind of softens the paintbrush look. So I'm just going to get in here where there's a bit of detail and add the dark stuff. Okay, so that's a little bit of brushing done for now, and we'll swap over to the light mixture on the airbrush. Just going to pull these pieces off that I put on here to mask it, and then I think we're going to call this a day. Okay, so there we have it. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed that. I'm Jack, this is Airbrush Ways. Please like, subscribe and all the rest of the stuff that you do. And if you've got anything to say, leave it in the comments below. We'll definitely get back to you. Okay, speak to you soon. Bye.